The rambling wreck of Georgia Tech leading the way on homecoming weekend here at Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta. It's Georgia Tech at 2-5 taking on the picture-perfect 6-0 Florida State Seminoles. Cook right behind the quarterback, and he takes the handoff on 1st and 10 and out past the 30 on the other side. Little bootleg action, the pass complete. And tackled immediately is Freddie Stevenson. A habit of slow starts, especially in the first half. Golson completes it. Cook made a nice shake, took a little contact and stopped up. Let's look at option football. Toss to Lance Davis. On the toss, they're going to get the first down. That's Clinton Lynch. Win against a conference opponent, Georgia Tech. Trying to snap that 5-game losing streak, and well defended that time. Johnson says they haven't been able to get out of their own way. On the screen, batted up and intercepted. What a play by Josh Sweat. He tipped it, he caught it, he did it all. 1st and 10 the other way for Florida State. Why not? Let's go. Herbert Golson, second series, hands it off to Dalvin Cook. That's as good as taking a shot. Cook, 1st and goal, Florida State from the 3. Cook again, this time everybody keying on him, and he stopped up about a yard short. Consecutive win against conference opponents. Cook trying to score, they string it out nicely, and Cook put his hat down and got back to the line of scrimmage. Florida State in the red zone. Aguayo, this one from 20 yards out, and he gets it inside that right upright. Look at some option football here, and gaining a few yards out to the 32 this time is Isaiah Willis, 5'11" junior. Gave it, no, he didn't give it to the dive man. They gave it to Isaiah Willis. Thomas on the pitch. Tackle at the 47 on Lynch. Thomas keeps it and pivots. Little backside pressure coming, and they make the tackle on him at the 47-yard line. Marshall in the backfield had a big week last week on the pitch. Thomas finds his man for the first down. Out to the 40, it's Isaiah Willis. 1st and 10 from the 40. This time, Justin Thomas got whacked. From the vantage point of Hoskins, here's Marshall. With the snap down. And he knocks it through from 53. Golson complete to the 41-yard line. He goes right back to Wilson. The season only had 5 starts combined. Cook picks it up off the fumble. It's not the way they drew it up, folks. It's going to be a loss back to the 34-yard line. Out of offside penalties. Wilson a little loose with that ball and sacked back at the 32 by Adam Gotsis. On the toss into the boundary, Clinton Lynch. 2nd and 5. With the pitch man again, and a first down as Clinton Lynch gives us some yards after contact. They go to pass, and that's picked off. That play imploded from the beginning. Brutus with the pick. High stepping it down the sideline. Touchdown, Knowles. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 2. Target at 6'5". They give it to Cook, and Cook tiptoes between the tackles for a touchdown. Country behind Leonard Fournette. Enemy. They've had a host of injuries that haven't helped either. Thomas, though, putting the hurt on Florida State. Gives it to the pitch man, but well diagnosed.
And safeties.
You said it, it's a little bit unique to Georgia Tech at times. Thomas falls down right near the line of scrimmage. Olsen off the play fake. Complete through a dart to Kermit Whitfield. First down and 10. Dalvin Cook hits the edge, cuts it up. And Cook with a nice first down run to the 43-yard line. 6, Florida State lining up out of the eye. They toss it to Cook. That turbo kicks in, and Cook with a nice gain to the 28-yard line. Playbook expanding. What a great pass, complete to Rudolph for the first down from 27. And he knocks it through. First and 10, fumble by Thomas. Hits the pitch man, maybe a bad decision. On 2nd and 12, Thomas eluding harm and making the throw down to the 35 to Ricky June. Thomas keeps it, breaks a tackle on the loose. Justin Thomas, just in time, touchdown. Allowed for them this season. So a night of firsts. 2nd and 9. Olsen with a completion. This is Whitfield. Whitfield is still a young Florida State team. But sometimes when you're young, you're really talented, like that guy, Dalvin Cook. Miami Central. A pass caught at the 32. Olsen completes the pass to the 21 to now 2 from 38 yards out. Aguayo. Cash money.
As to what the defense was doing prior.
That's something that Charles Kelly, the defensive coordinator for Florida State, is well aware of. Marcus on 3rd downs. And this will be a conversion. Nice spirited run by Isaiah Willis. Players in study hall in front of their laptops. And Justin Thomas stopped up upfield. The toss into the boundary. And a first down picked up by Clinton Lynch. Thomas kept it, put it on spin cycle, and makes it down to the 40-yard line. Looked like they had a bust in the backfield. And this is what happens when you have a bust against Florida State. No mercy shown. And a flag down at the 43-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Marshall stopped up. They give it to the dive man, DeMarcus Christmas. From 40 yards out. Butker gets it right inside that left upright. Whitfield in motion. Olsen throws a dart complete to Bobo Wilson, and Wilson did the same at LSU. Pass complete to Whitfield and hit immediately. That's going to be 2nd and 11. Golson has made 8 of his last 11. Make that 9 at 12. Complete out to the 40-yard line. Ryan is symbolic than last week, losing to Pitt on a long 56-yard field goal. Here's Campbell. Marshall in the open field. Marcus Marshall, you better have some skills. Absolutely. Toss, though, is to Clinton Lynch. Picks up a first down and then some. Still on his feet. Lynch lunging for the Yellow Jackets. Right up the middle for the first down. It's Marcus Allen. I'm winding down in the 3rd. Little reverse pivot by Thomas and nowhere to go. Yellow Jackets have been running the ball down Florida State's throat. Thomas can't take a sack, and that's going to put them out of field goal range.
In that position.
And they move it back a few yards, and here's the punt, an end-over-end one that comes down at the 10-yard line. Rodwell gets it to Wilson, and a late flag, a flag on the field.
Foul against Georgia Tech, number 8, 15 yards.
Of the second half. Georgia Tech had the ball for over 12 minutes in the 3rd quarter. This touch to Freddie Stevenson. Stop Dalvin Cook. Little play action. Golson open. Great call. First down, Seminoles to Ryan Izzo. 1st and 10. Looked like a bust in the backfield. Golson complete to Whitfield, and Whitfield with a first down. Fired his quarterback. Or at least gotten them on the same page. Escaping harm, Golson. Nice little pump fake. And runs down to the 22-yard line. You chronicled it a moment ago. He's hit 7 of his last 8. And Cook down to the 22. There's a flag down on the near side of the field, though.
Offsides. Defense, number 93. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Wilson out of the shotgun. Given time. Flag thrown. The pass incomplete to Cook at the 22.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense, number 96. After distance. Automatic
Against
first down.
Gottside. Here's the stretch zone play. Gets to the edge. Cook brought down at about the 3. Golson into the end zone. Popped up. Juggled. Intercepted. Jamal Golden with a golden pick. Regardless, a little over 8 minutes to go. And here comes Justin Thomas, keeping it for the first down. Thomas keeps it, and they crash down. They gave it to the first guy through, Marcus Marshall there. They run the toss to Willis, and you're not going to outrun Florida State to the edge like that. They're going to pass it to the edge. That's Whitfield with that sprinter speed, and I mean sprint. The give is to Marshall, the first man through on that, and a couple of picks. They run it, the toss a little bit late, and well played defensively as lands. They're going to throw. Thomas has a man open. First down. Brad Stewart with the biggest play of the night for Georgia Tech. From 35, Fisher doesn't try to ice him, and he drills it. Movetti, number 55, in on the offensive line, and they find a gaping hole for the first down beyond the 35. Olsen dumps it to Cook. Got a couple blocks, still on his feet, and close to range with 20. Time expired. Golson fires, and they get it down to the 38-yard line. Wilson with the catch. Has never missed a fourth quarter kick. This will be a 56-yarder. His career long is from 53, from the left hash, to remain unbeaten, and perhaps a player in the college football playoff and the 29th consecutive conference win. Blocked, snuffed, rubbed out, erased. And Georgia Tech with an opportunity. Austin still on his feet. One man. You can't believe what just happened. What a time to be alive. And what a scene here at Bobby Dodd Stadium. An improbable, implausible, unbelievable ending in Florida State's first loss of the season.
What did we say earlier? When you shake a hornet's nest, no telling who might get stung.
And the Seminoles got stung tonight. What an ending. 22-16, Yellow Jackets win it against the Seminoles. Coming up next, it's College Football Scoreboard. For Rod Gilmore and Quint Kesenick, I'm Mark Jones. Folks, thanks for watching. As I said earlier a moment ago, what a time to be alive. Good night from Atlanta.